Welcome to Flavor Street. Join us as we explore unique flavors and street food recipes from around the world. Subscribe and enjoy the journey. Tunnbrödsrulle, a hot dog wrapped in flatbread with mashed potatoes, shrimp salad, and onions. Tunnbrödsrulle is a classic Swedish street food that combines a hot dog with unique toppings, all wrapped in a soft flatbread called tunnbröd. Here's a list of ingredients you'll need to prepare it at home. Ingredients for tunnbrödsrulle. For the base. Tunnbröd, Swedish flatbread. You can find this at Scandinavian specialty stores or make it yourself. Hot dogs, traditional pork or beef sausages. Hot dog buns, optional. Some versions use a bun instead of tunnbröd. For the toppings. Mashed potatoes, creamy and slightly seasoned. Shrimp salad, a mix of cooked shrimp, mayonnaise, dill, and lemon juice. Crispy fried onions, store-bought or homemade. Mustard, Swedish-style sweet or spicy mustard. Ketchup, optional, for added flavor. Optional add-ons. Pickles, sliced or relish style. Lettuce, for a fresh crunch. Fresh dill, to enhance the shrimp salad flavor. Lingonberry jam, a Swedish classic for a sweet-tart contrast. How to assemble tunnbrödsrulle. Cook the hot dogs, grill or boil the sausages until fully cooked. Prepare the toppings, warm the mashed potatoes, mix the shrimp salad, and fry the onions until crispy. Warm the tunnbröd, lightly heat the flatbread to make it pliable. Layer the ingredients, spread a layer of mashed potatoes on the tunnbröd, then add the hot dog. Add toppings, top with shrimp salad, crispy onions, mustard, and any other desired toppings. Roll it up, fold the sides of the tunnbröd over the filling and roll it tightly. Serve. Enjoy your tunnbrödsrulle as a handheld street food delight. Gravad lax, cured salmon served with mustard sauce and bread. Gravad lax, or gravlax, is a traditional Swedish dish of cured salmon, often served as an appetizer or part of a smorgasbord. It's made by curing fresh salmon with a mixture of salt, sugar, and dill. Here's how you can prepare it at home. Ingredients for Gravad lax. For the cure. Fresh salmon fillet, about 1 to 1.5 pounds, 500 to 700 g, skin on, preferably center cut. Coarse sea salt, 2 to 3 tablespoons. Granulated sugar, 2 to 3 tablespoons. Fresh dill, a large bunch, finely chopped, about 1 cup. Black pepper, freshly ground, to taste, optional. For serving. Mustard sauce, see recipe below. Crisp bread or rye bread, to serve alongside. Lemon wedges, for garnish. Fresh dill sprigs, for garnish. Instructions for making Gravad lax. Prepare the salmon. Rinse the salmon fillet under cold water and pat it dry with paper towels. Check for any remaining bones and remove them with tweezers. Make the cure mixture. In a small bowl, mix the coarse sea salt, sugar, black pepper, if using, and chopped dill. Cure the salmon. Place a large piece of plastic wrap on a flat surface. Sprinkle half of the cure mixture on the plastic wrap. Place the salmon fillet, skin side down, on top of the cure mixture. Sprinkle the remaining cure mixture evenly over the top of the salmon. Wrap the salmon tightly in the plastic wrap. Press and refrigerate. Place the wrapped salmon in a shallow dish or tray. Place a weight, like a heavy cutting board or cans, on top to press the salmon. Refrigerate for 48 to 72 hours, turning the salmon every 12 hours to ensure even curing. Rinse and slice. After curing, unwrap the salmon and rinse off the cure mixture under cold water. Pat the salmon dry with paper towels. Using a sharp knife, slice the salmon thinly at an angle, avoiding the skin. Mustard sauce for Gravad lax. Ingredients. 2 tablespoons Dijon mustard. 1 tablespoon whole grain mustard. 1 tablespoon white wine vinegar or lemon juice. 1 teaspoon sugar. Half a cup neutral oil, e.g., vegetable or canola oil. 2 tablespoons chopped fresh dill. Salt and pepper to taste. Instructions. In a small bowl, whisk together the mustards, vinegar, and sugar. Slowly drizzle in the oil while whisking continuously until the sauce emulsifies. Stir in the chopped dill and season with salt and pepper. Kanelbulle, cinnamon buns, a staple of Swedish fika, coffee break. Kanelbulle, Swedish cinnamon buns, are a beloved treat in Sweden, often enjoyed during fika, a coffee break with pastries. These buns are soft, fluffy, and filled with a sweet cinnamon sugar mixture. Here's how you can make them at home. Ingredients for kanelbulle. For the dough. 4 cups, 500 g, all-purpose flour. Half a cup, 100 g, granulated sugar. 2 1/4 teaspoons, 1 packet, active dry yeast. 1 cup, 240 milliliters, warm milk, about 110 degrees Fahrenheit per 43 degrees Celsius. 1/2 teaspoon salt. Half a cup, 115 g, unsalted butter, softened. 1 egg, lightly beaten. 1 teaspoon ground cardamom, optional, but traditional. For the filling. Half a cup, 115 g, unsalted butter, softened. Half a cup, 100 g, granulated sugar. 2 tablespoons ground cinnamon. For the topping. 1 egg, beaten, for egg wash. Pearl sugar or coarse sugar, for sprinkling, optional. Instructions for making kanelbulle. Prepare the dough. Activate the yeast. In a small bowl, mix the warm milk with 1 teaspoon of sugar. Sprinkle the yeast over the milk and let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes until frothy. Mix the dough. In a large mixing bowl, combine the flour, sugar, salt, and cardamom, if using. Add the softened butter, beaten egg, and activated yeast mixture. Mix until a dough forms. You can use a stand mixer with a dough hook or knead by hand. Knead the dough. Knead the dough on a floured surface for about 8 to 10 minutes until smooth and elastic. Let the dough rise. Place the dough in a lightly greased bowl, cover with a clean kitchen towel, and let it rise in a warm place for 1 to 1.5 hours, or until doubled in size. Prepare the filling. In a small bowl, mix the softened butter, sugar, and cinnamon until smooth. Shape the buns. Roll out the dough. Punch down the risen dough and roll it out on a floured surface into a large rectangle, about 16 by 12 inches or 40 by 30 centimeters. Spread the filling. Spread the cinnamon sugar mixture evenly over the dough, leaving a small border around the edges. Roll the dough. Starting from the longer side, tightly roll the dough into a log. Cut the buns. Slice the log into 12 to 15 equal pieces, about 1 to 1.5 inches thick. Shape the buns. Place the buns on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, leaving space between them to expand. Cover with a kitchen towel and let them rise for another 30 minutes. Bake the buns. Preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit 190 degrees Celsius. Brush the buns with beaten egg wash and sprinkle with pearl sugar, if using. Bake for 10 to 12 minutes, or until golden brown. Prinsesstårta, a green marzipan-covered cake with layers of sponge, custard, and cream. Prinsesstårta, princess cake, is a classic Swedish dessert known for its distinctive dome shape, bright green marzipan coating, and layers of sponge cake, pastry cream, and whipped cream. Here are the ingredients you'll need to prepare it. For the sponge cake. 4 large eggs. 1 cup, 200 g, granulated sugar. 1 cup, 120 g, all-purpose flour. 1 teaspoon baking powder. 1/4 tsp salt. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. For the pastry cream. 2 cups, 500 milliliters, whole milk. 4 large egg yolks. Half a cup, 100 g, granulated sugar. 1/4 cup, 30 g, cornstarch. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. 1 tablespoon unsalted butter, optional, for richness. For the whipped cream. 2 cups 500 milliliters heavy cream. 2 to 3 tablespoons powdered sugar to taste. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. For the marzipan covering. 1½ cups 150 g almond flour. 1½ cups 150 g powdered sugar. 1 to 2 tablespoons light corn syrup or glucose syrup. 1 to 2 teaspoons water, as needed. Green food coloring, traditional for Prinsesstårta. Powdered sugar, for dusting. Optional additions. Raspberry jam, for layering. Fresh berries, for garnish. Instructions overview. Sponge cake, beat eggs and sugar until fluffy, fold in dry ingredients, and bake in a round pan. Let cool and slice into layers. Pastry cream, heat milk, whisk egg yolks with sugar and cornstarch, combine, and cook until thickened. Add vanilla and butter, then chill. Whipped cream, whip heavy cream with powdered sugar and vanilla until stiff peaks form. Assemble, layer sponge cake, pastry cream, whipped cream, and jam. Shape into a dome. Marzipan, combine almond flour, powdered sugar, and syrup. Add food coloring, roll out, and drape over the cake. Dust with powdered sugar. Chokladboll, no-bake chocolate and oat balls rolled in coconut. Chokladboll, also known as chokladbolls or Swedish no-bake balls, is a classic Swedish treat that requires no baking and is incredibly easy to make. Here are the ingredients you'll need. Ingredients for chokladboll. 2 cups, 200 g, rolled oats, traditional, or oat flour, for a smoother texture. Half a cup, 100 g, granulated sugar. A quarter cup, 25 g, unsweetened cocoa powder. 1/2 tsp vanilla sugar or 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, optional, for extra flavor. 100 g, 3.5 ounces, unsalted butter, softened, or margarine for a vegan option. 2 to 3 tablespoons strong coffee, or water, if you prefer no coffee flavor. Desiccated coconut, pearl sugar, or sprinkles, for coating, optional variations. Add a pinch of salt for a balanced flavor. Substitute butter with coconut oil for a vegan version. Add a splash of rum or liqueur for an adult twist. Instructions. Mix the dry ingredients, oats, sugar, cocoa powder, and vanilla, in a large bowl. Add the softened butter and coffee, or water, and mix until the dough comes together. It should be firm but pliable. Roll the dough into small balls, about 1 inch in diameter. Roll each ball in desiccated coconut, pearl sugar, or sprinkles to coat. Place the balls on a tray and refrigerate for at least 1 hour to set. Våfflor, Swedish waffles served with jam and whipped cream. Våfflor, Swedish waffles, are a beloved treat in Sweden, often enjoyed with whipped cream, jam, or fresh berries. They are typically lighter and crispier than Belgian waffles. Here are the ingredients you'll need to make traditional Swedish waffles. Ingredients for Våfflor. 2½ cups, 300 g, all-purpose flour. 1 teaspoon baking powder. Half a teaspoon salt. 2 cups, 500 milliliters milk. 2 large eggs. A quarter cup, 50 g, granulated sugar. Half a cup, 115 g, unsalted butter, melted. 1 teaspoon vanilla sugar or 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, optional, for flavor. Optional toppings. Whipped cream. Strawberry or raspberry jam. Fresh berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. Powdered sugar, for dusting. Maple syrup or honey. Instructions. In a large bowl, whisk together the flour, baking powder, and salt. In a separate bowl, beat the eggs and sugar until light and fluffy. Add the milk and melted butter, and mix well. Gradually add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients, stirring until the batter is smooth. Let the batter rest for 10 to 15 minutes. Preheat your waffle iron and lightly grease it with butter or cooking spray. Pour a ladleful of batter onto the waffle iron and cook according to the manufacturer's instructions until golden and crispy. Serve warm with your favorite toppings. Sushi, widely available, with a Scandinavian twist, e.g., salmon and dill. Sushi is a traditional Japanese dish that typically consists of vinegared rice combined with various ingredients, such as raw fish, vegetables, and seaweed. Here's a basic guide to making sushi at home, along with the ingredients you'll need. Ingredients for sushi rice. 2 cups, 400 g, sushi rice, short grain Japanese rice. 2.5 cups, 600 milliliters, water. 1/4 cup, 60 milliliters, rice vinegar. 2 tablespoons sugar. 1 teaspoon salt. Ingredients for fillings, choose your favorites. Fresh sashimi-grade fish, e.g., tuna, salmon, yellowtail. Cooked shrimp or crab. Cucumber, julienne. Avocado, sliced. Carrots, julienne or thinly sliced. Tamagoyaki, Japanese omelette. Pickled radish or daikon. Cream cheese, 4 fusion rolls. Additional ingredients. Nori, dried seaweed sheets. Soy sauce, for serving. Wasabi, optional, for spice. Pickled ginger, gari, for serving. Equipment. Bamboo sushi rolling mat, makisu. Sharp knife. Bowl for vinegar water, to prevent rice from sticking to your hands. Instructions. Prepare the sushi rice. Rinse the sushi rice under cold water until the water runs clear. Cook the rice in a rice cooker or on the stovetop with the measured water. In a small saucepan, heat the rice vinegar, sugar, and salt until dissolved. Let cool. Once the rice is cooked, transfer it to a large bowl and gently fold in the vinegar mixture. Let it cool to room temperature. Prepare the fillings. Slice all your chosen fillings into thin, manageable strips. Assemble the sushi. For maki rolls, rolled sushi. Place a sheet of nori on the bamboo mat. Spread a thin layer of sushi rice over the nori, leaving a 1-inch border at the top. Add your fillings in a line across the center of the rice. Roll the sushi tightly using the bamboo mat, pressing gently as you go. Slice the roll into bite-sized pieces with a sharp knife. For nigiri, hand-pressed sushi. Wet your hands with vinegar water to prevent sticking. Take a small amount of rice and shape it into an oval. Place a slice of fish or other topping on the rice and press gently to adhere. For sashimi. Simply slice the fish thinly and serve with soy sauce, wasabi, and pickled ginger. Serve. Arrange the sushi on a platter and serve with soy sauce, wasabi, and pickled ginger. Tacos, inspired by Mexican cuisine, often served with a Swedish twist, e.g., cucumber and sour cream. Tacos are a beloved Mexican dish consisting of a tortilla filled with various ingredients, such as meat, beans, cheese, and vegetables. They are versatile, customizable, and perfect for any meal. Here's how to make classic tacos at home, along with the ingredients you'll need. Ingredients for tacos. For the tortillas. 8 to 12 small corn tortillas, or flour tortillas, if preferred. For the filling, choose your favorite. Protein options. 1 pound, 450 g, ground beef, chicken, pork, or turkey. Shredded beef, e.g., barbacoa or carne asada. Grilled chicken or shrimp. Vegetarian options, black beans, refried beans, or tofu. Seasoning for meat. 1 tablespoon chili powder. 1 teaspoon ground cumin. 1 teaspoon paprika. Half a teaspoon garlic powder. Half a teaspoon onion powder. Half a teaspoon oregano. Salt and pepper to taste. 1 to 2 tablespoons olive oil, for cooking. Toppings, customized to your liking. Shredded lettuce. Diced tomatoes. Grated cheese, e.g., cheddar, Monterey Jack, or cotija. Diced onions, raw or pickled. Fresh cilantro. Sliced jalapenos. Guacamole or sliced avocado. Sour cream or Mexican crema. Salsa, red, green, or pico de gallo. Lime wedges, for squeezing. Instructions. Prepare the filling. Heat olive oil in a skillet over medium heat. Add your choice of protein, e.g., ground beef, chicken, or beans, and cook until browned or heated through. Add the seasoning mix, chili powder, cumin, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, salt, and pepper, and stir well. Cook for another 2 to 3 minutes until fragrant. Set aside. Warm the tortillas. Heat the tortillas in a dry skillet or microwave until warm and pliable. Keep them wrapped in a clean kitchen towel to stay warm. Assemble the tacos. Place a spoonful of the filling in the center of each tortilla. Add your desired toppings, e.g., lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, onions, cilantro, salsa, etc. Finish with a squeeze of lime juice for extra flavor. Serve. Serve immediately with extra toppings and sides like guacamole, sour cream, or salsa.